Thank you for tuning in so much. Here I am going to be showcasing a customized Ruby save file where I have helped this person complete the entire Pokédex with just using two games, Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon FireRed. The way that I did this is through a lot of my own hard work, but let's go ahead and look at the PC. The customized file is on the right, and my own file is on the left. So here are we have many eggs. All of these eggs either have Pokemon that are exclusive to other games, which include the Pokemon that you could only find in Pokemon Sapphire and LeafGreen. Here we have additional eggs. Again, in addition to that, we also have a whole bunch of eggs of other rare Pokemon. And I can actually go to my file here, and you could see exactly what Pokemon are in these eggs, if I could find it. One moment, there we go. So here in the left we have finished. These are going to be all of the Pokemon that this save file will receive in the form of eggs, and it is in order. So again, like this egg corresponds to this position in the top, in the very top left. So this egg is going to hatch to become a Mischievous. So if we go here all the way in the bottom right, this egg is going to hatch to become a little Slowpoke. Again, the spaces here, these are the Kanto starters. I will explain why they're not there in just a second, but the Kanto starters are right here as well. But again, these are all of the Pokemon. Again, some are going to be Pokemon that you can find, but are rather cool, and I wanted to include in the save file like Aerodactyl. In FireRed, you could find Aerodactyl very easily, in fact, but I just wanted to include it in an egg just in case the person wanted to start with that. But again, all of these Pokemon are going to be in egg form on the right in the customized save file. And so if we go here on the right, these eggs are going to correspond to the Pokemon here. So here, the Sneasel is going to correspond to this top left egg here. So this is Sneasel, this egg is going to be Mareep, and so forth. So again, these are all of the other kind of Johto Pokemon. They did not all fit in one box. It is a lot of Pokemon that I had to include. The Pokemon that are here, well, this is actually a rather close mistake here, but Smeargle and Miltank are correspond to these eggs here. And there is a mystery egg here. I'm not sure quite what it is, but I did include a lot of extra things in the save file, as you will see very soon. Um, here on the top right, here and here we're going to be focusing on the right game. Here these are just kind of trade fodder Pokemon that I traded over to Pokemon Fire Red, or these Pokemon came from Pokemon Fire Red. And here we could see what Pokemon I included in the customized FireRed version. Again, these Pokemon are rather rare. I thought that they were cool. Various different reasons why I included them. Golduck, Kangaskhan, Muk, Dratini, Chansey, Venusaur, the starters, and that is why they are here and not over there. But again, this person has 3 starters in their FireRed version in hatched form. And he has also the 3 starters in egg form in this Ruby version. So yeah, and then so forth here. After we get to this gap right here, this is just the Shiny Zigzagoon from the demo disc. But anyway, this egg here, again, this egg here corresponds to just exactly the same pattern that we have seen. This egg here corresponds to this Eevee. This egg here corresponds to this Kitty, and so forth. So this egg here is going to be a Hitmon, or yeah, no, a Tyrogue actually, a Tyrogue. And this is going to be a mystery egg. I had actually forgotten what it is. So again, these are all the eggs, and again, these are all the FireRed with the Pokemon that will be in the FireRed version. And these Pokemon, I actually traded into this save file. Again, the customized save file that has the customized name. So the Pokemon that are in the FireRed version will all have also the customized name. FireRed has very strict trading rules. So you cannot trade eggs. You can only trade hatched Kanto Pokemon, and I just figured this person probably wants those extra Pokemon hatched in their own name. So again, let's focus on the right panel here. So again, a whole bunch of eggs, version exclusives, rare Pokemon, and so again, these Pokemon that I included here for this person, these are just kind of rare Pokemon that I thought are cool, Pokemon that you get at the very end of the game, like Bagon and Beldum, um, and again, Togepi. I love Togepi. I just wanted to include him. A fossil. This person will now have two fossils. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on to, let's focus our attention on the right panel. Here are going to be the Pokemon box eggs. This is going to be Swablu, Zigzagoon. This is going to be Skitty. And this is going to be a Pichu. The Swablu has False Swipe. The Zigzagoon has Extreme Speed. The Skitty has Payday. And the Pichu has Surf. These are all very exclusive moves that you cannot find anywhere else. These are Pokemon that came from other games that are also, again, not very reproducible. These are all Emerald clones. I cloned all of these Pokemon from my personal Emerald, again, the Pokemon game on the left panel. So again, this came from the Mount Moon Challenge. These starters came from the Mount Moon Challenge where you have to beat it in 100 trainers in a row. And I did soft reset for these natures so that I could get really good natures. So here we have a modest Totodile with Hydro Cannon. We have a modest Cyndaquil with Blast Burn. We have Mudkip. This is the Mudkip that came with the save file. We have a Chikorita that is calm and has Frenzy Plant and so forth. Here, this is going to be a Catcher Smeargle, and it has Recover, Mean Look, Super Fang, Spore. The nature is also good. It is a defensive, especially defensive nature. Here we have a female Eevee. It took a very female modest Eevee. It took a very long time to hatch one of these. Happy I did. Here is going to be a Ditto. I have included 4 Dittos, 1 Adamant. All of them are really good natures. 1 Adamant, 1 Timid. Another is Jolly, and the last one is going to be Modest. Again, these are all the best natures. This is a clone of the legitimate Ghetto Celebi that was transferred to the Pokemon Sapphire, the Japanese Pokemon Sapphire that this person will also receive. I cloned it and I put the same exact Pokemon in this save file and also their Japanese Sapphire. So moving forward, this is going to be the purified Lugia from Pokemon XD. This is going to be, these Pokemon here, all of these Japanese Pokemon are from the Pokemon Coliseum game in Japanese. I had to play it in Japanese, through Japanese, to get the legitimate Agero Celebi. That is the only way to get a Celebi. Anyway, this is going to be the Ho-Oh, a modest nature Ho-Oh. These I did not, reset for because I really just wanted to get through the game. But we have an impish Suicune, Japanese Suicune, a careful Japanese Raikou, and a quiet Japanese Entei. Here is going to be a Hitmonchan. I just thought that I should include him. Here is going to be a rather strong Pokemon, a Jolly Groudon, a level 45 Jolly Groudon, a level 71 Calm Kyogre. This is going to be a clone from another Celebi. It's a mild Celebi from a different game, different Japanese. I think this was a Ruby game. This is going to be a timid Latios. I did reset for these natures. This is going to be a bold Latias, and both of these Latios and Latias are special because they come from Southern Island, which you can only get from the Eon ticket. This is the Jirachi that was transferred using the Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc. Or, yeah. And that is all of the details to this customization. I did have to also catch, I think it was about 100 or 90 or so Pokemon, and in all of those encounters, I did find very rare Pokemon such as Ralts and Surskit, so that's also a plus. And in addition to that, I just included a Snorunt because why not? And yep, so this concludes the final product of the customization of a Pokemon Ruby. Uh, this might be something that you should expect to see if you are doing your own customization. But again, please reach out. Any questions? I am more than happy to attend to any needs and go above and beyond to help you catch them all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oops, before I forget, these are also going to be 6 pickup Zigzagoons from the demo disc. Um, they're shiny. These are completely legitimate shinies. I also had forgotten to mention that they also all carry lychee berries, which is a very, very rare berry. But the pickup ability is extremely useful and can help you get very rare items. Um, so I thought this would be very useful. This person is set up for success. This person is set up to catch them all. And this, with my help, this person will be able to complete the entire Pokédex using only Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon FireRed. But the only 2 Pokemon that they will not catch because they are lost in time are uh, Mew and Deoxys. Again, the only way to receive these Pokemon is through cheating, and the only way that I have played this entire game is within the confines of normal gameplay. And as you can see, it did take a substantial amount of time. Let's see. Yep, so 6 hours and a half. And again, this does not include all the other time, or the time that it took to get everything else, all of the clones and whatnot. But regardless, that is the conclusion of this customization. Thank you so much for tuning in.